am I blue? You'd be too if your schemes, just like your dreams, done fell through. There was a time I was her only one, but now I'm the sad and lonely one. Lordy, was I gay till today? Now she's gone and we're through. Am I blue? Ba-da-dum, ba-da-da-doo-da-dum-day, ba-ba-bum-bo-whip-way, boo-dum-boo-doo-da-yo-dum-didn't-didn't-didn't-doo. There was a time I was her only one, but now I'm the only sad and lonely one. Lordy, was I gay till today? Now she's gone and we're through. Am I blue? This is a tune, or another tune, depending on when you're watching this, by a man named Stan Rogers, who was a Canadian folk singer in the 1980s. So here is Workin' Joe. I used to love these lazy winter afternoons, starting out too late and giving up too soon, coming home to coffee and a trashy book, never paying any mind if things were ever done on time. It was when a fella could just let time slip away, no worries, car or telephone, just rent and food to pay. And every night the single buddies boozing at the bar, living for the minute, taking every hour in it. But now there's just too much to do in any given day. Ah, the car, the phone, the kitty shoes, too many bills to pay. Running from the crack of dawn till Brokaw reads the news, and falling into bed too wiped to even kiss my wife goodnight. Whoa, whoa, just another working Joe. Well, the baby's in the swing-o-matic, singing rock and roll. My sweetie's in the kitchen, whipping up my favorite casserole. I knocked off work at 10 o'clock, the kids are still at school. The coffee pot is perkin'. To hell with bloody workin'. Whoa, it sure is sweet to sit at home and let time slip away. But tomorrow I'll be scratching through another working day. And when I start to come apart from all the things to do, I know that I'll be taking soon another lazy winter afternoon. Whoa, whoa, just another working Joe. Lullaby of Birdland, that's what I always hear when you sigh. Never in my wordland could there be ways to reveal in a phrase how I feel. Have you ever heard two turtle doves, bill and coo, when they love? That's the kind of magic music we make with our lips when we kiss. There's a weepy old willow, he really knows how to cry. That's how I'd cry on my pillow if you should tell me farewell and goodbye. Lullaby of Birdland, whisper low, kiss me sweet, and we'll go flying high in Birdland, high in the sky up above, all because we're in love. Ba ba do 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 ba 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 do do da do ba 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 do 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 ba ba do do do. There's a weepy old willow, that cat really knows how to cry. That's how I'd cry on my pillow if you should tell me farewell, bye-bye. Lullaby of Birdland, whisper low, kiss me sweet, and we'll go flying high in Birdland, high in the sky up above, all because we're in love, all because we're in love, all because we're in love. Here's a cute little song about three little fishies. Down in the meadow by an itty-bitty pool swam three little fishies and a mama fishy too. Swim, said the mama fishy, swim if you can. And they swam right over the dam. Sing along. Boop, boop, did-em, wad-em, chew. Boop, boop, did-em, wad-em, chew. A boop, boop, did-em, wad-em, chew. And they swam right over the dam. Stop, said the mama fishy, you'll get lost. But the three little fishies didn't want to be bossed. So the three little fishies went off on a spree, and they swam right out to the sea. A boop, boop, did-em, wad-em, chew. Boop, boop, did-em, wad-em, chew. Boop, boop, did-em, wad-em, chew. And they swam right out to the sea. Whee! Said the fishies, here's a lot of fun. We'll swim in the sea till the day is done. So they swam till it got dark, and all of a sudden they saw a shark. Boop, boop, did-em, wad-em, chew. Boop, boop, did-em, wad-em, chew. Boop, boop, did-em, wad-em, chew. And they swam till they saw a shark. Help! Cried the fishies, look at the whales! And quick as they could, they turned their tails, and back to the pool in the meadow they swam, and they swam back over the dam. Boop, boop, did-em, wad-em, chew. Boop, boop, did-em, wad-em, chew. Boop, boop, did-em, wad-em, chew. And they swam back over the dam. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. is for the way you look at me. O is for the only one I see. V is very, very extraordinary. E is even more than anyone that you could adore. And love is all that I can give to you. Love is more than just a game for two. Two in love can make it. Take my heart, but please don't break it. Love was made for me and you. I said L is for the way you look at me. Oh, that's for the only one that I see. Oh, V is very, very extraordinary. E, well, that's even more than anyone that you adore. And love is all that I can give to you. Love that's more than just a game for two. Whoa, two in love can make it. Take my heart, but baby, don't you break it. Love was made for me and you. Love was made for me and you. One more time, you know I said love was made for me and you. I don't get many things right the first time. In fact, I am told that a lot. Now I know all the wrong turns, the stumbles, the falls brought me here. And where was I before the day I first saw your lovely face? Now I see it every day. And I know that I am the luckiest. What if I'd been born 50 years before you, in a house on a street where you lived? Maybe I'd be outside as you passed on your bike. Would I know? And in a wide sea of eyes, I'd see one pair that I recognize. And I'd know that I am the luckiest. I love you more than I have ever found a way to say to you. Next door, there's an old man who lived to his 90s and one day passed away in his sleep. And his wife, she stayed for a couple of days and passed away. I'm sorry, I know that's a strange way to tell you that I know we belong. And that I know that I am the luckiest. Ah, look at all the lonely people. Ah, look at all the lonely people. Eleanor Rigby picks up the rice in a church where a wedding has been. Lives in a dream, waits at the window, wearing a face that she keeps in a jar by the door. Who is it for? All the lonely people. Where do they all come from? All the lonely people. Where do they all belong? Father Mackenzie writing the words of a sermon that no one will hear. No one comes near, look at him working, darning his socks in the night when there's nobody there. What does he care? All the lonely people. Where do they all come from? All the lonely people. Where do they all belong? Ah, look at all the lonely people. Ah, look at all the lonely people. Eleanor Rigby died in a church and was buried along with her name. Nobody came. Father Mackenzie wiping the dirt from his hands as he walks from the grave. No one was saved. All the lonely people. Where do they all come from? All the lonely people. Where do they all belong? That was bad. Oh, give me land, lots of land under starry skies above. Don't fence me in. Let me ride through the wide open country that I love. Don't fence me in. Let me be by myself with the evening breeze. Listen to the murmur of the cottonwood trees. Send me off forever, but I ask you please, don't fence me in. Just turn me loose, let me straddle my old saddle underneath the western sky. On my cayuse, let me wander over yonder till I see the mountains rise. I want to ride to the ridge where the west commences, gaze at the moon till I lose my senses. Can't look at hovels, can't stand fences, so don't fence me in. Now just turn me loose, let me straddle my old saddle underneath the western skies. On my cayuse, let me wander over yonder till I see the mountains rise. I want to ride to the ridge where the west commences, gaze at the moon till I can't look at hovels, can't stand fences, so don't fence me in. Whoa, don't fence me in. Get along, little doggy, don't fence me in. Wouldn't it be nice if we were older, then we wouldn't have to wait so long? Wouldn't it be nice to live together in the kind of world where we belong? You know it's gonna make it that much better when we could say goodnight and stay together. Wouldn't it be nice if we could wake up in the morning when the day is new, and after having spent the day together, hold each other close the whole night through? Happy times together we'd be spending. I wish that every kiss was never ending. Or wouldn't it be and hope and pray it might come true? Maybe then there wouldn't be a single thing that we couldn't do. We could be married, then we'd be happy. Wouldn't it be nice? You know, it seems the more we talk about it, it only makes it worse to live without it. So let's talk about it. Wouldn't it be nice? Three, four, five, ha, 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 you and me. Little brown jug, don't I love thee? Ha, 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 you and me. Little brown jug, don't I love thee? Me and my wife, we live all alone in a little log hut we call our own. She loves gin and I love rum, and don't we have a lot of fun? No, ha, 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 you and me. Little brown jug, don't I love thee? Ha, 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 you and me. Little brown jug, don't I love thee? When I go toiling on the farm, I take a little jug under my arm, place it under a shady tree. Little brown jug, it's you and me. Oh, ha, 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 he, he. Little brown jug, don't I love thee? Ha, 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 you and me. Little brown jug, don't I love thee? It's you that makes me friends and foes. It's you that makes me wear old clothes. But seeing you're so near my nose, tip her up and down she goes. Oh, ha, 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 you and me, little brown jug, don't I love thee? Ha, 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 you and me, little brown jug, don't I love thee? If I had a cow that gave such milk, I'd dress her in the finest silk, feed her up on oats and hay, and milk her 20 times a day. Oh, ha, 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 you and me, little brown jug, don't I love thee? Ha, 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 you and me, little brown jug, don't I love thee? And when I die, don't bury me at all, pickle my bones in alcohol, put a bottle of booze at my head and feet, and then I know that I will keep. Oh, ha, 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 you and me, little brown jug, don't I love thee? Ha, 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 you and me, little brown jug, don't I love thee? A rose is red, my nose is too, violets are blue, and so are you. And yet I guess before I stop, we'd better take another drop. So, ha, 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 you and me, little brown jug, don't I love thee? Ha, 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 you and me, little brown jug, don't I love thee? Gone fishing, there's a sign upon your door. Gone fishing, you ain't working anymore. There's your hoe out in the sun, where you left your row half done. You claim that hoeing ain't no fun, you ain't got no ambition. Gone fishing by a shady, waddy pool. I'm wishing I could be that kind of fool. I'd say no more work for mine. On my door I'd hang a sign that says gone fishing, instead of just wishing. So I took a tip from you. You're lazing out there by the fishing hole. I thought, hey, why am I doing all this work when I could be out there too? So I've gone fishing. There's a sign upon my door. I've gone fishing, just don't feel like working anymore. Cows need milking in the barn, I just don't give a darn. I don't ever seem to learn. I ain't got no ambition neither. Gone fishing, I got my hound dog by my side. Gone fishing, fleas are biting at both our hides. Got my hat and got my pole, I'm headed for the fishing hole. We've gone fishing, instead of just a wishing. I first knew love's delight when presto out of the blue a dream appeared one night and whispered, how do you do? I knew I was tempting fate, but I took it straight to my heart. My fears were right, and now we must part. Goodbye, little dream, goodbye. You've made my romance sublime. Now it's time to fly, for the stars have fled sent from the heavens. The moon's deserted the hill, and the sultry breeze that sang from the trees is suddenly strangely still. It's done, little dream, it's done. So bid me a fond farewell, we both had our fun. Was it Romeo or Juliet who said when about to die, love is not all peaches and cream? Little dream, goodbye. It's done, little dream, it's all done. So bid me a fond farewell, we both had our fun. Was it Romeo or was it Juliet who said when about to die, love is not all peaches and cream? Little dream, goodbye. Oh, I come from Alabama with the banjo on my knee. I'm going to Louisiana, my true love for to see. It rained all night the day I left, the weather it was dry. The sun so hot I froze to death. Susanna, don't you cry. Oh, Susanna, don't you cry for me. I come from Alabama with the banjo on my knee. I had a dream the other night when everything was still. I thought I saw my Susie coming down the hill. A buckwheat cake was in her mouth, a tear was in her eye. Says I'm coming from the south, Susanna, don't you cry. Oh, Susanna, don't you cry for me. Oh, I come from Alabama with the banjo on my knee. I soon will be in New Orleans, and then I'll look around. And if I find Susanna, well, I'll fall upon the ground. And if I do not find her, this man'll surely die. And when I'm dead and buried, oh, Susanna, don't you cry. Oh, Susanna, don't you cry for me. Well, I come from Alabama with the banjo on my knee. Oh, Susanna, don't you cry for me. Come from Alabama with the banjo on my knee. See the pyramids along the Nile. Watch the sunrise on a tropic isle. Just remember, darling, all the while you belong to me. See the marketplace in old Algiers. Send me photographs and souvenirs. Just remember when that dream appears. gets wet with rain. Just remember till you're home again. You belong to me. I'll be so alone without you. Maybe you'll be lonesome too, and blue. Fly the ocean in a silver plane. See the jungle when it's soaked with rain. Just remember till you're home again. You belong to me. You belong to me. Isn't it rich? Aren't we a pair? Me here at last on the ground, you in midair. Send in the clowns. Isn't it bliss? Don't you approve? One who keeps tearing around, one who can't move. But where are the clowns? Send in the clowns. Just when I stopped opening doors, finally knowing the one that I wanted was yours. Making my entrance again with my usual flair, sure of my lines. No one is there. Don't you love farce? My fault, I fear. I thought that you'd want what I want. Sorry, my dear. But where are the clowns? Quick, send in the clowns. Don't bother, they're here. Isn't it rich? Isn't it queer? Losing my timing this late in my career. But where are the clowns? There ought to be clowns. Well, maybe next year. So this is a song that that came out in my childhood from Eric Clapton, and it was after his son died. he wrote this song for him. It's called Tears in Heaven. Would you know my name if I saw you in heaven? Would it be the same if I saw you in heaven? I must be strong and carry on, 'cause I know I don't belong here in heaven. Would you hold my hand if I saw you in heaven? Would you help me stand if I saw you in heaven? I'll find my way through night and day, 'cause I know I just can't stay here in heaven. Time can bring you down, time can bend your knees, time can break your heart, have you beg and please, beg and please. Beyond the door, there's peace, I'm sure, and I know there'll be no more tears in heaven. Is the struggle and strife we find in this life really worthwhile after all? I've been wishing today I could just run away out where the west winds call, with someone like you, a pal so good and true. I'd like to leave it all behind and go and find some place that's known to God alone, just a spot to call our own. We'll find perfect peace where joys never cease. Out there beneath the kindly sky, we'll build a sweet little nest somewhere out in the west, and let the rest of the world go by. Find a place that's known to God alone, just a spot to call our very own. We'll find perfect peace where joy shall never cease, somewhere beneath the kindly sky. We'll build a sweet little nest somewhere out in the west, and let the rest of the world go by. Again. One too many screw-ups. When there are one too many, there's one too many. One is one too many. Must not screw up. I always screw up. I just noticed that I'm getting like a signature gray swatch here. Signature Sam gray swatch. Yay. In a little log hut we call our own. She loves gin and I love rum, and I love my mouth just needs to warm up. I warmed up my mouth. One more song on the piano. Okay. Or one. I lost my groove. Gotta get my groove back. Grooving. One take. I did it in one take. Happy dance. All right. Not even the right key up there. Let's see. Father Mackenzie, writing the words of a sermon that no one will hear. A Sherman. Writing the words of a Sherman. I'm just picturing this guy named Sherman. Anyway. Wouldn't it be nice if we all up and we wouldn't have to wait so long? That's my falsetto, 'cause it's the Beach Boys. Boop did him dad'em wad'em chew. Boop boop did him dad'em wad'em chew. 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 Yeah. Hold each other whole the close night through. That doesn't make any sense. No. Can't hold each other whole the close night through. Okay. Starting over. Again. I feel silly doing that. But then again, I feel silly doing a lot of things. Just a silly guy. Blah.